I have this arrow decor. It came from the Dollar Tree. It is painted white already, and I'm just going to add a little bit of gel stain to the white. And I did this on both sides. I'm applying the gel stain with my paintbrush. This is a General Finishes. The color is Antique Walnut, and it is a gel stain, a great stain to use. Once you have your area fully covered, I then just took a napkin and rubbed it in. And since this was already pre-painted with a top coat, it just grabbed it faintly, which I like. I have this cube. It also came from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to drill a hole on all sides of my cube. And then I'm going to paint that using some Wise Owl Black. Now just bear with me. I'm just going to be painting all of my pieces before I start putting the project together. I have 3 wood dowels. I get these in a pack from Dollar General, and I painted them in the Wise Owl Black. Now, of course, you could pick any colors of your choice, and if you enjoy this by the end of the video, please pass it along. We would really appreciate that. I took my wood letters, the letters N, S, E, and W, and I painted them with the Wise Owl Snow Owl. And I also did both sides of the letters as well. Once everything was dry, I'm going to start putting my pieces together. I took one dowel and I put it through the cube, and then I cut my other 2 dowels in half. I added hot glue inside the pre-drilled hole, and I placed a dowel inside the remaining holes. The large dowel is going to go through the top and bottom holes, and then the other 4 that we cut are going to go on the sides. And you want these to be the same length. If you have to trim them after they're glued in, you certainly can. I have some wood beads here. They're 2 large white wood beads. I put one on the top and one on the bottom, and I did glue that one on the bottom in place so it doesn't fall down. Next, I found this garden stake from Dollar General. I removed the stake from the bottom. It's this cute little rooster. I got it for $1. And then I took my arrow, and using a wired piece of jute, I wrapped the arrow to stay in place at the top. You can also add a little hot glue. I had to cut the legs of the chicken off, so now it looks like the chicken is laying in its nest. I'm going to be using some E6000. Now this does take time to dry, so I'm going to glue that to the top here. After that dried, I did go back and I added a lot of hot glue to the back side to help hold it in place. That does have to sit there for a while to dry. I have this wood circle. I got it from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to drill a hole going through the top to the bottom. Now what I like about this is the bottom of the circle is flat, so I glued that onto a piece of wood. It could really be any piece of wood of your choice. Once the 2 pieces were glued together, I took more of my General Finishes Antique Walnut gel stain, and I gel stained the entire thing. Now these do not wash that nicely, the brushes, once you use them with the gel stain, so I would immediately wash it, or you may have to chuck it. And then I took my napkin and rubbed the gel stain in. I'm going to take my letters and I'm going to place them on the wood dowels, and I'm using hot glue to hold that in place. Now you could probably tell that we are making a Weathervane decor. I added hot glue in the center of that circle where we pre-drilled that hole, and I'm going to stick the bottom of the dowel down inside of there. So now this can stand very nicely. We have a nice strong bottom so it doesn't tip over. When the E6000 had fully dried, I removed my clamp. And then I have this little burlap bow that I'm going to place where we use the wired jute to hold the arrow in place. And there we go. Now we have this really cute farmhouse weather vane made from Dollar Tree items. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Paint products, tissue paper, transfers, and mesh stencils can all be found on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com. And don't forget, you can check out other tutorials over on our webpage. Have a great day.